I'm a bad boy, I know. You wake up too late, Apefather. You you sleep like a baby. I look like a baby too. I look like Babe Ruth, Bambino baby. Uh, anyway, getting the first glance of me when I wake up. I'm up, baby. American Rebel, doing good today. Hot ticket, man. After completing the 1 for 25 reverse stock split, it went up to as high as almost 650 today. Right now, it's currently up almost 14%, doing good. So that's really the exciting news for today. Everything else, is kind of holding its own. Not doing too bad, not doing too shabby, whatever. Amy, Gabby, AMC, GameStop, MBOT, NGL. How you doing? Can you tell that I need to shave and take a shower? So anyway, it's gonna be a quick live here. We'll do a little ball break, and you break my balls, I'll break your balls. So let's talk a little bit about Lou. Okay. NKLA. What's NKLA? I don't know what that is. I'm not in NKLA. So you got your information wrong. You like the hair in the chest? WTF? Does this turn you on? If you want my body and you think I'm sexy, come on, WTF, let me know. You want to rub that? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's probably because of the friggin' barbecue. Maybe I got some barbecue friggin' sauce on it. What do you want from me? I got a little Peter. When I was stuffing my face, sucking on the friggin' porterhouse steak bone. You understand the way you suck on bones? You understand? Okay, I suck on steak bones, and you suck on other bones. Okay, so let's leave it at that. You understand? Maybe your substance is white, mine's dark. What do you want me to tell you? A bad guy. Don't mess with me. I'm telling you. So everybody's talking about Lou. They're saying I don't know that he's 250,000 views away. I have to check. I don't even check it. I don't know if they're lying to me. You're lame. He says. Listen. Remember, at the end of the day, brother, my bone is long. My bone is hard. Not in your case. Okay, that's what's lame. You want to hear what's lame, brother? When the bone is not strong like a friggin' tank. That's what's lame. I love Ape Father. No more hate. What's up, brother? Ape Daddy's dingleberries. I got to get my dingleberries, worked on. Got to get the wife up here. Just woke up. But anyway, so we were talking about Lou getting closer to me. It's like I said before, and I actually made the community post about this. I believe Lou is cheating. I'm telling you, look, you gotta base things. My God bless my grandmother Anna. She always used to teach me things. Look, I don't make fun of my grandma. She was a beautiful woman. May she rest in peace. Okay, she always wished everyone well. You understand? She always wished everyone the best of health, happiness, and success. But she used to always tell me. She used to say, that friggin' hard on. That's what she was always say. She say, once a friggin' hard on. You understand? Always a hard on, but she didn't mean hard on in the sense of like, an erection. You understand? She meant hard on in the sense of, that a person is a mameluke. You understand? And once a mameluke, always a mameluke. You're never gonna change. That's what she meant. Anyway, I'll talk about the bones in a second. All right. Yeah, Mikey looks like Lou. First of all, look, Lou only prefers men. Okay. So let's get that clear. Okay. And if my son looked like Lou, let's just say he looked a little bit like Mike Tyson. Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, you make your you make your own interpretations of what that means. All right. If my son looked like Mike Tyson, then I would say we got a problem. Oh, um, I'm not worried. Look, you know how we're in the stock market for the long term. At least I am. I don't know about you, but I do things. When I do things in my life, I do it for the long term. That's how I consider YouTube. That's how I consider my YouTube channel. It's for the long term. So it's who ultimately wins the race. You understand? Is going to be the person who's at the finish line. You understand? Me and Lou, we're in the middle of a race. We're racing each other. No one's reached the finish line yet. Nobody's reached the finish line. So even if ultimately it happens, and it may, that Lou surpasses me, he already surpassed me in subs. He's got like almost, I think he's got like 2,000 more subs than me. So in the event that he surpasses me in views, it's fine. It's fine because my opinion is that at some point, Lou's channel will be vaporized. This is how I feel. That's it. It's like fake views, fake subscriptions. It's like his whole life is fake. You understand? He says he has Teslas, Porsches, penthouses, millions of dollars. It's all a lie. It's all fake, right? So I believe his views are fake. That's it. Now you know the word I'm going to use, right? Who knows the word? Let's see if you can guess. Alleged. I say alleged because I can't prove it. Listen, you ever have your suspicions in life about something? You ever like look at maybe your neighbor, you think that maybe there's something weird about this person. You look at them, there's something very off with this guy. Might be Jeffrey Dahmer, like but you got to say alleged. You understand? Because if you publicly say this, if you say that my neighbor friggin' Bob, whatever, from A&R Pools, right? It's Jeffrey friggin' Dahmer. See, that's something he can sue me on. So that's why I say it's just a joke. It's not true what I just said. It's for entertainment purposes only. But I'm saying you gotta watch what you say. You gotta be careful. You can't just say anything. I'm getting a call here. We got that call. Um, oh, don't start with the friggin' objection letter. Yeah, please don't start. Listen, I was the first person who made a video with the AMC postcard. I was the first person, okay, in terms of me versus Lou, okay, to show my portfolio. I proved to all of you I've invested over $200,000 over. You understand? Over there, okay, in AMC. Lou has improved nothing. Okay, so he's on a list. You all understand, right? That he can have one single share. And you know what's funny is I believe Lou's saying that. I believe I heard him actually make a video saying he bought one single share of AMC. Okay, so please, with all that shit, bro. Let me repeat this to you again because maybe you're not playing with a friggin' 52 deck of cards. This guy, GK1, listen to me. I showed the postcard and I wrote the objection letter. Okay. And it's all bullshit anyway. Listen to me. The lawsuit is bullshit. Adam Aaron is bullshit. It's this whole thing sucks. Okay. You don't want real solutions, you people, you apes. You don't want real solutions. Okay. I came up with the ideas that were the real solutions. These things, this is petty. This is petty bullshit, all this fucking shit. So petty. $120 billion effing settlement, effing fucking reverse stock split where I'm going to lose 90% of my. This is fucking petty. And it's all you people care about. It's it. So I see all these, everyone's talking about it. Objection letter, objection letter, objection. Here's your objection letter. You see this? That's your fucking objection letter. All right? This is bullshit. We should have organized. We're not organized. You know what the problem is? I got to tell you, that's why I just don't care anymore. You want me to tell you the truth? Look, I have 10% of my net worth in the stock market. 10%. That's it. Okay. I own a house. I got cash. I got gold. I really don't give a fuck anymore because you people are not organized. You got to get organized. Okay. That's why Charles Payne made a jerk off out of the Marine. He made a jerk off out of him. He said, listen to you, Mama Luke. He said, go home, get your shine box. He goes, go make yourself a tuna sandwich, go get a cream soda. He said to him, you're a disgrace. He didn't use that word, but he pretty much abused him. I always said it was 10%. This isn't something new, Matt. This is not something new. Saying this from the beginning. The point is that you're worried about. I had the idea, the winning idea, okay, before any of this shit took place. I said we needed to get organized. What we needed to do, again, this is not a solicitation for an investment. This is just entertainment purposes only. That's it. We're just talking, no solicitation. But I said if we formed an entity, this is the thing. As simple as this, because I understand everybody's gonna keep saying the same shit. You can't do a hostile takeover AMC. You can't do that. Okay, but here's what you can do. You want to know what you can do? Okay, you can form an entity. You could have had instead of having your effing shares. You understand? Listen to me. Okay, in the friggin' stock market, you make the entity control the shares. You understand the entity. The entity goes onto the open market on a non for a non for payment flow, and it's going to ultimately purchase your shares, but the entity holds your shares. But legally, you word the contract so that it stipulates that this is your percentage of ownership of this particular equity. So in other words, let's just assume you own 1,000 shares. I'm just making the math easy. Yeah, like $4,000. Let's just say in AMC. So your $4,000 would be a percentage of ownership of that equity. Okay. Now the thing is, you might say, why would you want to do this? It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because if every single ape had their money in this equity, we would have proven right off the bat. Okay. Imagine a large group did this. Okay. The real shares versus the Fugazi shares. This big controversy that's been going on from the beginning of time since I started my damn YouTube channel, the phantom effing shares. Okay. You don't trust computer share. Fuck computer share. I trust me. I'm like Tony Montana. I don't trust fucking no computer share. Fuck computer share. Okay. So the thing is, if you had over 50% this equity owned, just over 50% of AMC, it could have assigned one person, moi, voting power and voting rights. And all of this shit would have came to an end. You understand? I would have went down to that March meeting and I would have said, I vote over 50% in terms of I represent, let's just call it Monkey Bowls Corporation, okay? I represent Monkey Bowls Inc., all right, that currently owns over 50% of AMC. I vote no to the friggin' 10 for 1 for 10, whatever you want to say, reverse stock split. I vote no ape conversion into AMC. And I would like to start an investigation on why Adam Aaron, okay, I would, because you have the right, the voting power to make a motion. He's making too much money. He doesn't deserve to make this money. I want him removed. I, meaning when I say I, the whole entity, the whole 50%. I want him removed. Okay. And if the board of directors choose to challenge this, I want them removed. I want an open investigation on the board of directors because I want them to give cause. Give me cause why Adam Aaron is making 24 million. Like, why is he qualified to make a comp package of $24 million a year? And if you can't give me cause, then you get the F out of here. See, this is what's called real progress. You understand? What all of you people do, it's a fucking joke. Objection letters. You're all looking forward to getting your $30 settlement from Adam Aaron for AMC stock. You go, so, Lou makes a video. Lou makes a video. Maybe we could get more than $30. I'm like, yeah, Lou, maybe get $60. Because, Lou's having a little trouble. He was going from Starbucks coffee, Vente, this the Vente Starbucks. Now he's drinking the $1 Bodega coffee. So Lou's hoping to get maybe a little bit more of that $30 settlement money. he's Vladimir Pussy says the same things every day. My gold is fake. Right now, I got no gold on. I got my hair. My hair's not fake. Okay. And then the next thing he says is he's going to give me some kind of an impossible challenge. He's going to tell me, I'll give you whatever it is, $5,000 if you could drink 50 gallons of milk in 1 minute. That's going to be the next thing he says. You want to know what it is, Jimmy? I'm going to get to the American Rebel in a second, but let me just speak with John Artie here, John Artie 30, John Ito. Um, I've already accepted that apes, unfortunately, you don't act like true apes. You don't. You don't. And I'm not just talking about the people that are here in the live stream. It's a very small audience. I've spoken when I was doing very well. Like you remember, there was a time Apefather, I don't know if you know this, was getting 75,000 views a video, and I did have a very open, big, huge, audience. And I can tell you, apes were against protesting. Apes were against boycotting. They were against boycotting AMC. They're against everything. It's like they all they want to do is buy and hold. That's it. They don't want to do nothing. Nothing. You want to hear how bad it is? You want me to tell you how bad it is, right? If this 1 for 10 reverse stock split goes through, listen to how bad it is. And let's say Adam Aaron raises billions. Listen to me. He raises billions. He knows. See, Adam Aaron knows that's why they're making this movie Dumb Money. Listen to me. He knows we're dumb. I hate to say this, okay? He might not even pay down the debt. That's right. He might not even pay down the debt. Now, I'll be outraged, right? I'll say, let's protest in Kansas City. I want to have the largest protest. Now, you would assume every single AMC stockholder would go to that protest, right? Because he just took away 90% of our shares. Listen to me. He just raised billions and billions of dollars and he didn't pay off AMC's debt. You would assume every single effing AMC ape would be at that Kansas City protest. And you want to know what I believe? I don't believe it's true. I don't believe it's true. I believe no one will. I'm going to tell you the truth. I believe no one's going to want to show up. No one's going to want to come. And they're going to say, Apefather, let's just buy and hold. And they're going to continue to make Adam Aaron richer and richer and richer. And he's going to continue to make, he's probably going to go from 23, 24 million a year to 50 million a year. Okay, in 2023. He's going to make 50. That's my prediction. Again, I'll say it's alleged. But he's just going to keep making more and more money. And he's going to keep finding ways. Okay, he didn't ask our permission to create Ape. I didn't give my permission. Did you give your permission for that shit? He finds ways over and over again for more dilution, more money. He it's like he can't make money on his own. He doesn't have the intellect, unfortunately. Okay, it's like he keeps coming back to us for money. Make money from AMC, from the company. Okay, and here's another one of my amazing ideas. We should all start a vote. You want to know what we should do? Adam Aaron is an idiot. Okay, we should all start a vote. But you're all a bunch of mamalukes. That's why I don't waste my time with you. But if we had enough support, AMC should be using its brand power. You understand? It has brand power. And there is so much effing money that can be made. He doesn't understand, Adam Aaron. He doesn't get it. Here he goes with the Here he goes with the impossible bets. Yeah, I know. 100 big backs in 2 minutes. Yeah. Crazy, man. I just took a crap. I don't know. I'm feeling pretty calm right now. Ate Daddy. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I took a nice, huge, elephant-sized crap before. I don't know if I have you know, too much gas left in me. Well, look, it seems to me that you're an American rebel. You were in it for the quick trade, for the sizzle, and more Mbot. I don't think that that's a bad idea. I don't, Jimmy. I don't think it's a bad idea to take profits and to put it into Mbot, which is obviously long term. So congratulations on making money. I hold. I'm all long term for things, but I don't. What I think you did was very smart. And again, I'm not a financial planner. I'm just here to entertain. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. What's up, Tommy Stunch? How you doing? Pop the cherries. That's what I've been doing with those creamsicles. Can you do food reviews from home Sure. Yeah, I can't see why not. Tommy, I got to give you credit. I watch a lot of your stuff. You don't realize it. And I saw I think it was your mother's chicken cutlet parmesan looked delicious. That looked delicious, brother. Your mother's chicken parmesan. See, Tommy, you want to know at the end of the day. Listen, Tommy, can I explain something to you, brother? We live in what's called. You ever hear the song by Genesis? Phil Collins, "The Land of Confusion." See, we live in the land of corruption, Tommy. Tommy, listen to your friend. Listen to the Apefather. And what you're not understanding is I should already be a friggin' legend on YouTube. This is what you don't understand. I should be at Mr. Beast level. Forget about lighting. Forget about all this shit. Something happened, Tommy. Listen to me. I was getting on one video. I got over 100,000 views. I was getting 75,000 views, 50,000 views, 25,000 views a video. All right. And then suddenly I'm getting what? Like very little views, 10 views, 20 views. It makes no sense. I believe I'm being shadow banned. I believe that all of you haters, you probably sent in a tremendous amount of complaints to YouTube about me, complained about everything, about my appearance, my language, my family. Who knows what you complained about? Everything, okay? And they probably got me to a very limited audience. Now, again, I have to say that the word is alleged, but don't you think it's a little weird how a person could go from these levels? And my content is amazing. My Listen to me. I saw this video. This friggin' it was an Asian guy. Okay, he goes into a friggin' Kentucky Fried Chicken in China. I never will forget this. And it was like it was their grand opening. It was their grand opening. The guy walks in. Tell me if this is a big deal. He orders a bucket, a family bucket of 12 friggin' pieces of chicken. He orders a bucket of chicken. He shows the chicken on the video. He had his family there. His grandmother was there. Kids were there. They're like, hey, chicken, good. Fried chicken, very good. They didn't speak in English. Why? They're speaking a language I didn't understand. Obviously, I don't understand Chinese. But anyway, the video got like 50 million views. It's not even that he did anything great. It's not even that like he ate all 12 pieces of chicken and he ate it like a savage, like a barbarian. All he did in the video, this was the whole video, was he walks into the KFC grand opening, buys a bucket of chicken, shows it to his family. They're like, good, fried chicken. And the video ends. 50 million effing views. So what the F, right? Is that weird? I make a video where I'm stuffing my face, eating 22 friggin' patty Big Mac. That video, if his video got 50 million views, my video should have got 100 million effing. I wanted it's like one of the largest Big Macs in history, and I ate it in 10 minutes. I ate it in 10 minutes, and I did the live stream, and it got like I don't know what it got, maybe 100 views. Tommy doesn't understand. So now getting back, Tommy, because I know you people are talking. All right, just give me a second. I'm making a point. What Tommy you don't understand is we're living in a land of corruption. And I'm not just talking about social media. I'm not just talking about Wall Street. It's like the whole friggin' planet. Everyone is out to get you in this world. You can't trust nobody. It's friggin' crazy. Okay. So here's how you make it. You want to be a star, Tommy. You want to be a star. Let me give you some advice. Not about lighting, Tommy. It's not about that shit. Listen, there's 3 ways to become a star. 3 ways. Are you ready? Okay. The first way is you have what's called connections. You have connections. You understand? Your uncle is friggin' Bill Gates or some shit. You have instead you have connections. Okay, your uncle's Dave Geffen or something or whatever. I'm just saying you got connections. All right, you know Clive Davis. You whatever it is. You know all the big shots. Now that's the thing. They signed you to a big record deal or movie contract, whatever the case may be. Steven Spielberg is your friggin' brother-in-law, whatever. You got connections, okay? And that's how you make it. You make it because they're your family. They're your family. And they sign you and you're a star. I remember, like I read one time, Richard Marx. You remember Richard Marx? His uncle was Bruce Lundvall, who was running like Capitol Records, Blue Note Records. He actually liked one of my songs, Bruce Lundvall. It was a jazz song I wrote called Summer Starlight. I'll show you the email. This was the guy who was the head of Capitol Records in the times where like there were the big superstars of the '80s, and he also signed no, what's the name, Nora Jones, and he signed a lot of big acts, and he liked one of my songs. But the thing is, nothing came of it. He just said you're very talented. It's a very good melody. He goes, let's keep in touch. I have the email. I'll show you the email. He passed away now, Bruce Lundvall. May he rest in peace. But he was Richard Marx's uncle. So Richard Marx on his first album said, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Thanks for signing me. Thanks for the record contract. So that's one way you make it, Tommy. You understand? You got connections. The second way you make it is like Yanni. You know Yanni, that guy who plays the instrumental, keyboard music, very talented guy. Okay, he was going out with one of the actresses from the show Dallas. Remember the show Dallas? Freaking actress is a millionaire. So she decides to give Yanni a $20 million. She says, "Hey, go fund your career. Go fund his $20 million. God bless." So that's how Yanni made it. She just gave him $20 million. Okay. Now here's the third way to make it. All right. It's called blood, sweat, and tears, Tommy. Blood, sweat, and tears. Because they're gonna slam every door in your face. That's what YouTube is doing with me. I'll say alleged, but they're not being fair. They're not treating me fair. Okay. They're gonna slam every door in your face. Every door you go, door number one, door number two, door number three, it's gonna be a friggin' monster inside. Ah! Okay, and that's why majority of people give up. Majority of people give up in this world. That's it. They just give up. They're like, I'm done because it's too hard. Like it's not working out. And maybe Tommy, you even came close to giving up on YouTube. Tell the truth. You might have had some times where you're like, I'm done. This is too hard. I can't deal with it. But that's what separates the men from the boys. So you stay the course. You keep working hard. Conviction, repetition, and you make it. Okay, now Zadie Savage. Let's talk about this guy. You're doing something that I told you not to do. I told you do not repeat 100 messages. So you have to go now. If this is the real Zadie or if this is the fake Zadie, you're gone. Okay? He's gone. Bye bye. Okay. I told all of you don't do that. Okay? I don't ask for much. Stop insulting my children and stop writing 50 effing messages. Stop doing it. That's it. Write one message. I see it. I'll get to it. Okay, I'm talking. Let me ask you a question. If I was having a live conversation with you, if you came to like my meet and greet, and I'm talking, would you just keep talking over me? I was like, "Hey Joe, how you doing? Hey, Father, I'm so glad to be. I'm ready to eat. I want to drink some Don Perignon. I want to drink some friggin' Johnny Walker Blue. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't believe it with the A5. I can't believe I'm here." It's like, would you keep talking like a gawk, like that? This is what people are doing, like Zadie Savage. Like keeps writing all these effing messages, message. What are you doing here? Bed Bath and Beyond is doing great. It could do even better. Listen, Bed Bath and Beyond could do even better if they use their look. The reason why they're making a little bit of a comeback, and I already said that this was a possibility. I said it. It's because they have the household name. They have the brand recognition. They got the brand recognition. Okay, that's why it's doing great. But once again, I don't think these companies use their brains. See, like, let me give you an example. Let's assume, I'll just say for fun, okay, that we did Apefather and the Apes. Now imagine this became a big brand. Maybe it was like a household name. Everyone knows us. Apefather and the Apes. Big, huge, gigantic brand. Okay. We start going into financial difficulty. Something happens, our let's just say that we're in multi industries. We got steakhouses, pizzerias, Italian restaurants. Okay. Let's say just things are going slow. Business is slow. But we have a brand name. We already established it. Everyone knows us. Everyone knows Ape Father and the Apes. Do you want to know what you do at that point? You pull a Donald J. Trump move. And that's exact. See, I study a lot of his life, and I notice what he did. You probably don't notice what that. I'm talking before he was the president. I'm talking about before he was president. What he did was he built his brand first. He did it in ways that was crazy. Like he was financing the Taj Mahal with money, junk bonds. He didn't even have the money. It was over $1 billion at the time. It was the most expensive casino ever built. It was over $1 billion, and he raised all this money from junk bonds, 14% interest. He had to pay $1 million a day in interest. Everyone thought he was a complete lunatic. They're like, you're never gonna. This casino is bound to go bankrupt. They're like, there's no way that you're ever going to be able to make $1 million a day. That was just for him to pay his interest payments on the junk bonds. The casino needed a win ratio of $1 million a day. Didn't happen, never happened, never happened. And ultimately, the Taj and his casinos did go into bankruptcy. He didn't go into bankruptcy, but his casinos did. Okay. Now the thing is, and mostly the other casinos at one point were doing well, but the Taj just took them down. The Taj was like the Titanic. Okay. Now the thing is this. Okay, a lot of people, especially in the early 90s, broke Donald Trump's balls. Like the media, besides the fact that he was going through his divorces at the time, they're very high profile. Where he met, Marla Maples and met, what's her name, Ivana, may she rest in peace. Ivana Trump, his first wife, and they were in Aspen. And they were, it's like the wife meets the mistress type of thing. And it was like a war. It was like a war. They were on the front page of every major newspaper. The split. You saw Donald Trump and Ivana. But the thing is, what he was doing during this time, and people don't understand it, he was building a brand. That's what he was doing. He was building a brand. Now, he realized how to get out of trouble. He realized it. He was at one point. Donald Trump was like $9 billion in debt. 9 billion. Okay, so he realized he didn't have $9 billion. Okay, so he said, "You know what they can't take away from me? These banks, my name. Like a bank could take away your house. A bank could take away a skyscraper. They could take away your yacht. They could take away your helicopters, but they can't take away your name." And this is what I'm trying to educate all of you. So the most important thing in life is to have a name. That's the most important thing. Have a name. Okay, Billy Joel, when his brother-in-law Frank Weber, it was like that movie Dumb and Dumber. Billy Joel gave his brother-in-law, this was from his first wife Elizabeth, power of attorney of all his money. This friggin' Mama Luke goes and takes Billy Joel. He had $90 million at a safe deposit box. He takes all of Billy Joel's money, takes everything, and he puts IOUs. I owe you 250,000. I owe you 500,000. I owe you $1 million. Completely dries Billy Joel out. But Billy Joel had a name. He had a name, so he got it all back. He got all the money back. Same thing with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was the highest paid boxer in the whole world at one time. Had over $400 million. Went bankrupt, lost all his money somehow. I don't know how he did it. I'm crazy spending, entourage, whatever it gets me. But the guy Mike Tyson, went through like over $400 million. Spent, gone, bye bye. Okay. Now, it took him a long time. I used to always say it to my wife. I used to say to her, I don't understand why Mike Tyson is not only recovering, but even has even more money than ever before. I used to tell my wife this every day. I said, he's Mike Tyson. This is a great one. Look, I understand some people will have the argument, Muhammad Ali was better, whatever you want to say. I believe that Mike Tyson was the greatest heavyweight of all time, in my opinion. And I used to always tell my wife, I don't understand why he's not a major success again. Now he's starting to realize, it took him like years. He's starting to realize, wait a minute, I have a name. I'm Mike effing Tyson. I'm Iron Mike. So he started doing those Broadway shows of his life story, friggin' genius. little cameos where he's in certain movies, like what was that movie, The Hangover, and other movies. But the thing is, then he started getting investors to put up money because they want to partner with Mike Tyson. It's about his name. This is what Adam Aaron needs to do, and this is what even Bed Bath and Beyond needs to freaking do. What was this? The Billy Joel IOU story again? Yeah, you should look it up. Billy Joel's brother-in-law. His name was Frank Weber. Okay, and this was Billy Joel's first marriage, his first wife Elizabeth. He actually wrote the song "Just the Way You Are" for his first wife Elizabeth. And she goes to Billy. She goes, "Can I keep the publishing too?" She goes, "It's my song, right? Can I keep the publishing?" Anyway, her brother Frank, Billy Joel and Frank became like the best of friends. And even after Billy Joel got divorced with Elizabeth, Frank took Billy's side. This was his own sister. Frank took Billy's side, and Billy just, gave him control of everything, all his money. He gave him power of attorney. He said, "Frank, take over." And Billy Joel had supposedly a lot of his money in cash. Most of his money was kept in cash in a safe deposit box, from what I've read. And I read it was as much as $90 million. So Billy Joel had like 90 when Frank was running the show. Frank literally took all that money. Frank Weber, from what I've read in the tabloids. Frank went in and he left IOUs in the safe deposit box. He'd be like, he'll take $3 million, $2 million, $1 million. I owe you. I owe you a million. I owe you. So Billy Joel ultimately sued him, but the guy I think went bankrupt. He did everything. He did everything to protect himself. I think Billy Joe recovered a very small fraction of that money, a very small fraction. He didn't recover nowhere near 90 million. But the thing is, I'm just trying to make a point. Now, if this was a regular businessman, you understand he'd be finished. Like, could you imagine a regular businessman? Let's just say whatever the case may be. Let's just say it could be anything. He won the lotto, or let's say he had one successful business, but it wasn't like a household name or but if he lost 90 million, he may not be able to ever recover that money again. But when you're someone like Mike Tyson, when you're someone like Donald Trump, when you're someone like Billy Joel, you have a name. You have a name. And because you have a name, you could always, because of your fame and you got a name, you could always get the money back. And that's what Adam Aaron doesn't understand. He has that with AMC. He has that. He has that power. He Everyone knows AMC. You could go to anybody. You go to anybody. It don't make a difference what age group, what nationality, what religion. 90%, I would say, people are going to say, I've heard of AMC movie theaters before. AMC is a world effing wide brand name. You go to Indonesia, they probably know friggin' AMC movie theaters. Okay, you go everywhere. You go to Dubai, they know AMC movie theaters. He's not using, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, you could have your opinion. Adam Aaron is not using the power of his brand to really get himself out of this situation that he's in. Okay, he could get himself out. He doesn't always have to rely on us. He doesn't always have to rely on the retail investors' friggin' money. Okay, he can figure out ways. I always said it: strategic partnerships, using the brand power. He doesn't do. He does it on very small things, freaking popcorn. And there was a couple of movie theaters. I think it was Saudi Arabia, right? Wasn't it Saudi Arabia where that they just did some sort of a licensing deal or so? I forget, but it was some like it was like very small. Like he's doing things on a very small level with branding. He should be doing it on a big level. Anyway, these lives are a joke. Well, why are you here, Fat Tarzan? Leave. Bro, I don't want to break your balls, Fat Tarzan, which I know he's referring to me. But Lou is, see, you know what Lou is? Lou is a con man. And what Lou does is that he paints a picture. Listen to me. He paints a picture of success. And how does he paint this picture? Merely by saying it. Merely by saying it. That's how he does things. I made millions off GTII. I have a penthouse in Manhattan. I have two Teslas. I have a Porsche. Now, look, I could do all of this too. You understand? I could do everything. I could lie if I wanted to, but I choose not to lie. I choose to tell all of you the truth about everything. That's it. I don't lie. And, I get my balls broken for being honest because I could have lied. Like, you know what I could have said to all of you? I could have said, I sold AMC at $70. I made a fortune, blah, blah, blah. Okay, but that would be lying. That would be lying. Okay? You understand? That would be lying. So I tell you all the truth. I tell you I held it. I tell you I'm down. Okay? But I also tell you the truth that I have a house. I tell you the truth I have gold. I tell you the truth I have cash. I tell you the truth I eat like a king. Okay? The thing is, Lou lies. This is what none of you are understanding. Every single thing that this guy says is a lie. There's no truth to anything. Okay. But you're all stupid enough that you keep believing this guy. You keep listening to this guy for whatever the reason is. And, that's on you. That's not on me. So, like I said, when Lou's next channel gets vaporized, let's have a conversation. Can we have a future conversation? Let's wait until Lou's second channel gets vaporized. I'll say it's alleged, but it's my opinion. Forget about it. I never lie. All right. People make videos. People claim I lie, but I don't. And I keep proving them wrong each and every time. They make a video. I'll even make bets with people. I'll tell people, okay, I'll make bets with them, and they run away. They run away from the bets. Okay. So all it is all you people do is make up shit about me. That's not true. You make up shit about my family. That's not true. And you just keep saying it over and over and over again. There's nothing I can do about it because this is part of being on social media. So I consider it like entertainment. If you want me to tell you the truth, I considering fighting with all of you people fun and entertaining. I like it. It's fun. But see, this is holy guacamole. This is the thing. Lou doesn't make more money than me. Listen to me. Lou doesn't make more money than me. You don't understand. Okay, let's start with last year or whatever it was. You know when Lou made like the 250,000 on YouTube? Listen to me. He had to pay back $73,000 in restitution. So right off the bat, you got to deduct 73,000. Now, unless Lou's an idiot, he had to pay taxes on that. Okay. Then on top of that, you got living expenses. You got, I don't know. It's possible he lives in a Section 8 apartment. I have no idea. Again, I'll say it's alleged. Maybe he has a rent control. I don't know what his deal is, this guy. But he does have living expenses, right? Doesn't Lou? I know he travels, right? He gets his medical treatments in third world countries and all that shit. Okay. So the thing is that how much really money do you think he has left? Remember when Lou said, I'm going to retire? Who remembers that? Lou said, I made enough money in my life. I don't know if you remember this. He made a video. He goes, I made enough money in my life. I'm ready to retire. And I was reading everyone's comment. Everyone's saying, congratulations, Lou. You're like 75. I think like, I was Lou 75 years old. So congratulations, Lou, on your retirement. It's well deserved. And Lou was like, thank you. Look, I you have to understand, I love all you mother effers. I love all you mother effers, but I made a ton of money. I made a ton of money. I'm retiring. And I'm laughing to myself when he's saying this. I'm laughing. I'm like, this Mama Luke is not retiring. He's like the movie Bad Santa. He's like remember the guy every season he has to go to the friggin' a mall and pretend and he's miserable. He's like a drug because he doesn't want to do it, but he has to do it because it's his only form of income. Lou's only form of income is YouTube. So how do you say he makes more money than me when I have $1 million coming in? Okay, I have money up my ass. I got gold, I got cash, I got bonds. My children have trust funds, and you're gonna say Lou makes more money than me? Bro, Lou is nothing compared to the Apefather. And you know what's funny? I'm only getting started in my life. I'm only getting started. Okay. Yes, I know I'm midlife, but I still feel I got a lot more, a lot more money to make for my. It's all for my family. Everything that I make It's for my children. See, I admit the truth to you. It's not for me. I really don't care about me. The only thing I like to enjoy, if you want to know the truth, I like to enjoy food. I like fun and food, entertainment and food. Other than that, I don't have to be in a Barani or a Marnie suit. Was it Baroni? I don't have to do that. I don't have to look like John Gotti. I'm totally fine looking like this, like a friggin' gorilla, as long as my kids are happy and healthy and they're set up. That's what I care about, my children. But at the end of the day, he's making this money in some sort of an illegal fashion. Holy guacamole. Okay, so let's have the debate. See, holy guacamole won't have a fair debate with me. If everything you're saying is true, listen to me. If everything you're saying is true about Lou, right? He's making money fair and square. He's making a ton of money. Why was his first channel vaporized? Okay, you have to take a minute and think about this, but you won't because you have no intellect, you have no IQ, and you will not have an intelligent conversation with me. You won't do it. You'll make up some lame excuse. You're gonna say he's afraid of the SEC. You're gonna say, okay, all right. So if Lou was afraid of the SEC, why would he then come back with the same exact channel name for his second channel? Right? Why would he do that? Why would he? Is it that if he's trying? Because you understand that videos that are uploaded on YouTube, even though they're deleted, they're not really deleted. Okay, if the SEC will find a way to get those videos. Okay, so by Lou bringing himself back into the spotlight, that doesn't sound like a person that's afraid of the SEC. So I don't think that that's the case with Lou. I don't think that. I think that his channel, my opinion, was shut down from YouTube. I'm going to tell you it's just my opinion. I'm not saying to you this is fact. I'm going to tell you it's alleged. It's subject to my opinion. I think that YouTube detected that there was unfair things going on with his channel, possibly bots, fake views, maybe multiple accounts subscribing to him from the same maybe IP address, multiple views from the same IP address with different Gmail accounts. I believe Lou probably has 10,000 or more Gmail accounts, and he clicks on his own videos and he comments on his own videos. Okay, this is what I think what happens, and that's what I think happened. I think they shut his friggin' channel down. Now, what happened was he comes back and he's doing the same thing. But if you notice, he's doing the same thing on a much smaller level. On a much smaller level. The guy had over 80,000 subscribers. The guy had over 73 million views. Now he's going like this. Look, he's on the DL. He's on the DL. He's just going up a little bit at a time. 100 subscribers here, 100 subscribers there. 2,000 views here, 4,000 views there, 5,000 views there. He's not going crazy because the old Lou was going crazy. The old Lou was getting crazy amounts, 50,000 views a video, 75,000 views a video, a lot of views, and a lot of subscribers, over 80,000. But it led to the channel being vaporized. Now, if you look at his current URL, okay, if you look at his current URL, which is what YouTube, by the way, tracks, he doesn't have his channel's name on the URL. None of you accept this. It's just me. I'm the only person who keeps saying it. His current URL is LVWS underscore behind the streets. Behind the streets, which was the original channel name that he really wanted to use. He didn't want to be Lou versus you know what. He wanted to be behind the streets. But he was getting no views. It wasn't working out. So he had to switch. He had to switch his channel back to his original name. But if you notice, where did all his subscribers go? Holy guacamole! If Lou had real deal fans, listen to me. If Lou had real deal fans and real deal subscribers, as soon as he went back on YouTube, all of those subscribers would have instantly came back. They would have instantly came back. Lou would have went right instantly to 80,000 subscribers. He would have went right back to forget about passing me in views. He would have flew past me like the Tasmanian friggin' devil in views. The guy had 73 million views. Lou would have if his subscribers were real, they would have went right back to 80,000, millions and millions of views. He probably would have already 50 million views if it was all true. Okay, but you know why? he only has 13.5 subs or whatever it is, 13.6, whatever it is. You know why he only has a little under my views? What does he have? 7.2 or 7.3 billion views? Is because he's doing it himself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But he's trying to keep on the DL. He's trying to keep like when he's on his hands and knees when he goes and he visits Tyrone and Jamal. He's trying to go on his hands and knees and stay under the radar with YouTube. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'll say it's alleged. That's what I think is going on. Kevin Brown, I don't only do AMC on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel consists of food, eating, comedy, music, entertainment, and other stocks. It's not just AMC. So I am really, really kind of sick and tired of all of you putting me in this category that I am just AMC. AMC is a very small part of the Apefather. It's a very, very small part. Okay, I do so much more than just AMC. But yet that's what everyone keeps saying. I never said I like to rub beards with Lou. What are you talking about? Hey, I'm looking for one good person here. Angie, how you doing? Hands of gold. I love Angie. Trying to look at besides all these damn haters. If there's anybody that's good here. So Angie is good. I think that's just Angie. I think literally there's no one else good here. Only Angie. Oh, Dean Jennings. He's a good guy. God bless President Trump. Trump, 2024, baby. Hood is now available to be talked about on Wall Street Bets. Okay, I'll look into that. So he's a good guy. Dean Jennings. I don't even think that this is the real Zanny Savage. I'm gonna email Zanny. I'm gonna email Zanny later because I really find it hard. If this is the real Zanny Savage, I'm gonna tell him in the email today. I'm gonna say, brother, you lost your mind because he comes to every single live stream with hate. This is a guy who says he wants to come to my meet and greet. He wants to come. He wants to travel from Canada. Him and his brother. And I'm like, if this is true, then all he ever does is come on the live streams with hate, and he just went crazy, spamming like friggin' 10 messages at once. And I told people if they do that, I'm gonna boot their ass. Look, I'll probably make him come back on. Just like look, I booted Chad Clifford's ass. That doesn't sound good, right? But in time, I take the blocks off these haters. I take the blocks off them because I believe in the First Amendment. But at the same time, I got to give. It's kind of like the old Italians. They give you a little smack in your ass when you're bad. You understand? That's what you got to do sometimes. These people because they don't listen. They don't cabiche. They keep doing the spamming. They make fun of my children. All this shit. You got to tell them you can't do that. Okay, here he is. This guy, OG, the Star Killer. Listen, to me. First of all, you don't know what I did regarding Bed Bath and Beyond. I hate it when people assume things. I said to you that I agree that Bed Bath and Beyond has a brand name, but I just said it's not something that if I did do it, okay, it's not something that I'm long on because there's just tremendous issues going on there. So I think if you had the opportunity to make money and you're still in it, you got to be careful now. You got to be careful to lose profits because that thing could turn around real quick. People might be jumping in this thing and they jumping out. You don't know. Anyway, do whatever you want to do. I'm not a financial planner. I don't get congratulations on your win. Congratulations on making money. God bless you. God bless your family. I'm not here for financial advice. I'm here for entertainment. But anyway, it is getting to the end of this live stream. I try to typically do them for like 40 minutes. We're approaching 54 minutes now. Maybe I'll finish it off in the hour. Maybe we'll go 5 more minutes. I'm an embarrassment to real Italians. Me. I eat like a king. I friggin' live life on my own terms. I do whatever I want. I'm a king. I mean, what are you talking about? I'm an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to Italians. You're probably not even Italian. Who knows this guy? This guy's probably in Afghanistan. This guy, fat Tarzan. This guy. All right. Once again, you see how we have another bet. It's time for we got to do this. We got to do a game show. Listen to me. We got to do a game show. It's called It's Time for a Bet. Ding 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 ding. Every time a hater makes a claim about me, that is a lie. And every time a claim of like a hater makes a claim that's completely bullshit, I want to make a bet. Fat Tarzan. Fat Tarzan. So here's the deal. I have to produce, here's our bet. Are you ready? I have to produce $50,000 that I spent in food videos. That's it. Just from my YouTube channel. It has to be $50,000. That's the bet. Okay. So guys, would you agree that's a lot of money just to spend on dinners and to spend on food? Okay. Would you agree? Do you spend $50,000 on food? Okay. So here's the bet. If I produce, it could be thousands of videos. You understand? It could be thousands of videos. If I produce $50,000 that I spent at restaurants, that I spent eating food, doesn't make a difference if it's, tomahawk steaks, porterhouse steaks, prime rib steaks, Italian restaurants, fast food. Okay. If I can provide that, you pay me $1 million. That's it. Now, if you don't have $1 million, my lawyers will work out a contract. It's very, very simple, where we'll garnish your pay for the rest of your life. Okay. You have to provide your real name. You can't be Fat Tarzan. You got to provide your government issued ID, your social security, and we have to sign a notarized contract. It's a $1 million bet. If I can't provide $50,000 in videos, of food videos, you get $1 million. Okay? So, do we have a bet? Do we have a bet? He's laughing. Guy's laughing at me saying, I don't eat like a king. He's laughing at me. Do we have a bet, you fucking coward? Do we have a bet? I'm waiting for where's Fat Tarzan? Where did he go? You like the hair, right? You see all this hair? I'm like a freaking gorilla. Tiny nobody. Most of your meals are very photogenic. I enjoy food videos. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny Nobody. Cigar King, Sam the Great. Look, you're the guy, you're the cigar guy. I'm not really a big cigar guy. What do you want from me? I do it once in a while. I do it once in a while. I do it on special occasions. You do it every day. Okay? Look, let's put it this way. You probably don't eat like me, Cigar King, every day. You understand? You don't eat like me. So look, you're the cigar man, and I'm the friggin' porterhouse steak man. That's it. Okay, so then make a bet. Listen, Fat Tarzan, listen to me, listen to me. Fat Tarzan, provide me, listen to me, I'll give you my email address, Richard, it's RICHARD, L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Okay, let me repeat that. Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. So here's what I want from you. Send me an email with your actual real name. Don't be a coward. I need your real name. I need your address. Okay. And what I'm going to do is contact my lawyer and I'm going to have him put together a contract. The contract will be I have to provide the following videos that I made at restaurants, videos that I made eating. It could be Italian restaurants, it could be steakhouse, it could be Chinese food, it could be anything. It could be McDonald's. Sometimes I spend more money. You want to all laugh? I spend more money at McDonald's sometimes than I do at a friggin' regular restaurant. Okay, so I gotta provide $50,000. That's it. That's a lot of money. That's not some small change. $50,000 that I spend in restaurants. Now, again, there's no limit to the videos. It could be thousands of videos. It doesn't make a difference. As long as I show you that I ate $50,000 worth of food, you pay me $1 million. Do we have a bet? Do we have a bet? See, this is the thing. I want the bet because you want to know why I want the bet? There are two types of people in this world. You understand? There are people who borrow and there are people who earn. Okay? I don't borrow. People borrow from me money. You understand? People borrow from me. I'm like the friggin' I'm like the loan shark. You understand? I'm the friggin' cash machine. Now, just on the record for all of you psychos, I'm not really a loan shark. That was just entertainment purposes only. Because I know you psychos are gonna go call the FBI. Be like, he just said he's a loan shark. He just admitted to it. Racketeering charges. Rico. Listen to me. It's entertainment. But I'm just trying to make a point that people like this guy, Fat Tarzan, what it is, he gets entertainment out of lying. That's what it is. All of these haters. They get entertainment, they come on these live streams and they lie. And then when I give them the opportunity, okay, if they're so confident that what they're saying is true, I offer them a wager. They all back down. All of them back down. The reason why they back down is that they know what they're saying is a lie. Fat Tarzan, he says I'm an embarrassment to Italians. I told him I eat like a king. He says you don't eat like a king. He's laughing. Laugh out loud. He's laughing. I offer him the wager. He doesn't accept it. So okay, let's make the bet. Do it. Listen to me once again. Let's see if he really does it. Okay. Send me an email. It's Richard, RICH. No meetup. No meetup. This will all be done. This will all be done through attorneys. Send me an email with your real name and your real address. I will then, listen to me, forward that information to my lawyer. He will draw up a contract. He's going to put all the stipulations that we said. I have to provide videos on YouTube that will add up to $50,000 worth of food. That, in other words, I spent $50,000 on food videos. If I do that, okay, you have to show your real name. This is all real, mother effer. Your real social security. Contract has to be notarized. And there's going to be stipulations. I want you to understand. There are going to be stipulations in the contract that if you don't have $1 million, that I have the right to garnish your pay. I have the right to, that's it. Any assets that you have, I'm putting liens on it. That's it. Whatever you got. You want a house? It's my house. I'm putting a lien on it. So you're never going to be able to sell it. Once you sell it, all the money comes to me. Okay? You got a car? I'm putting a lien. I'm putting a lien on it. That's it. Whatever you got. You got a motorcycle? I'm putting a lien on it. Okay? So let's see if he goes forward with the bet. I'll inform all of you if Fat Tarzan is a coward or if Fat Tarzan really is a Tarzan. If he really has balls, diamond balls of steel, and goes forward with the bet. I will let all of you know the next live stream. Thoughts on Hood. I know everyone's talking about it. I'm going to do my homework on it, and I'm going to make a video on it, Laura. Okay? Because everyone's talking about it. I just want to do a little bit more DD on it. A little bit more due diligence. Your thoughts on the show Crocs? I didn't see that yet. The shows, my two favorite shows of all time is From, which is on MGM, and Werewolf Pines. I love that effing show. I was just watching it again last night. I bought all the episodes. I bought season 1 and season 2 of Werewolf Pines. Those are my two favorite shows of all time. Ape love Ape. I don't love Robin Hood, but the stock won't be $10 ever again. Listen, I just Robin Hood to me is the devil. You understand? I don't like getting involved with the devil. Like I don't want to get involved with it. They're the devil to me. What they did on January 28th, forget about it. GameStop should have been over Volkswagen. GameStop should have went to 3,000 a share. Okay, they shut off the buy button. They're always pieces of shit, Robin Hood. Even Robin Hood, didn't they make a statement that AMC was going to go bankrupt? Did they also make that statement that AMC was heading to bankruptcy or something, Robin Hood? They're never held accountable for nothing. Fucking pieces of friggin' garbage. Anyway, it is now over an hour. I do have to run. I got to start doing things. I got to get up, got to take a shower. But God bless all of you. I love my haters. Keep watching me. I love my supporters too. Keep watching me. V for victory. I'm going to do something. I'm going to check out Hood. We'll do some due diligence on Hood. And I'll let you know how I feel about it. God bless. This live stream has not been financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer, baby. Everything I said is for entertainment purposes only. V for victory. Take care. Brush your hair. See you. Hate to be you.